Hello, my name is Jackie Chapman and I teach for Liverpool Adult Learning Services. But today I'm going to continue with the short videos that's going to take you through the steps to make your own vision board and the steps you need to take in order to make it work as well. Now, yesterday we looked at happiness. What was happiness? How can we actually raise our levels of happiness? And we also talked about gratitude. So what are we grateful for today? Yesterday we said about writing down the things that we were grateful for. Did you write them down? Have you started to keep a gratitude journal? Perhaps you'd like to share and put one or two in the comment box below. That might help to inspire somebody else who's watching this. Me today, I was just really grateful that we've got a little park down the road and everything's in flower. It's really colourful at the moment. You know, the spring flowers are out, the blossoms in the trees, and all of the shrubs are starting to flower as well. So I was really grateful that we've got that just at the end of the road, especially with everything that's going on. So that's my that's my exercise walk around the park with my dog Vera. So yeah, what's yours? Pop it in the box below. So back to our goal boards. Remember we said your goal board is about how you want to feel as well as the material things. So we're going to make a start on that today and we're going to start bringing that all together. But firstly, we need to look at our goals. What is it that we actually want? When you're making your vision board, it's really important to be very specific about what you want and how you want to feel. For example, if you want a new home, where is it you want that home to be? Where do you want to live? What's the area you want that house to be in? What are you going to feel like when you're there? And what does the house look like? You know, is it a big front door? Has it got windows at the top, bottom? Is it a bungalow? Be really specific about what it is you want. Maybe even try and get a picture. You could go onto an estate agent site for some ideas. You can get a picture and then surround it with how you're going to feel when you're in that home. So you're going to be happy, homely, content, warm, lots of different feelings and emotions that would surround you living in that new home. Or perhaps it's not a new home, perhaps you're really happy where you are, and that's not what would go on your goal, but well, maybe you'd like to decorate a room. If so, how would you like to decorate it? It's good to start off quite small really with your vision boards and then actually start to achieve the things on the vision board. You actually will gain momentum. So as you're ticking off each one, they will start coming through. Maybe just think of the next 6 to 12 months, maybe just for the rest of the year, so from now until Christmas. And then in the new year, you could do a new goal board for the next 12 months ahead when you've achieved everything on this one. It's really good to remember that a vision board is different from a dream board. So you've got your vision or your goal board and you have a dream board. Your dream board is what you want your life to look like at the end. Well, maybe not right at the end, but at least further on down the line. You know, you're not going to make that step from being in a very, very small house to a very large house in one jump. You might have steps along the way further to achieve that final goal. So if you like, your vision board is like stepping stones along the way. Another part, it's like a roadmap. Think of it like a roadmap. That's another way. You're setting yourself a roadmap to where you want to be. Another part of your vision board could be about travel. It could actually be a place that you want to visit. Again, who would you go there with? How are you going to feel when you get there? Can you close your eyes? Can you see the place? Can you visualize yourself there? Yesterday we talked a little bit about visualization, about how it's one of the most powerful mind exercises that you can do. Whether you believe it or not, as I said, it does work. So what I'm going to do is, in the comments below, I'll post some websites that you can jump on and have a little look. There's one which is the Olympic Channel. It's really good looking at the visualization that they do. Another thing that you can include on your vision board is maybe images of people. So as well as putting photographs of family and loved ones, you can actually put pictures of people that inspire you. So it could be pictures of you, who are your heroes, who is it you look up to? Maybe you could put a picture of them or something that reminds you of them. Maybe they've achieved something that you want. But one thing you must take note of is that there definitely is no vision board fairies. There's nobody going to come out and magically make your vision board and everything that's on it appear and come to life overnight. That doesn't happen. You have got to put in some work. But right now, even just by writing your goals down and looking for pictures and starting to think about it already, You're actually already on work now on your mindset. It's getting you to where you want to be. But again, as I said, you've got to put some work in as well. This is actually training your brain. It's getting to work, thinking about what you want to include. It's going to give you ideas how you can achieve the things. Remember to be ready for those little positive ideas popping up. And that's going to help you to make all this reality. Okay, so where do we start? First, we need to sit down and think about our goals. The initial step is getting everything out of your head and onto paper. So get yourself paper and pen and write everything down. Literally be really specific. I want to bring home 2k wage per month. Right, be really specific about what you want. Get everything down. These are my stepping stones along the way. Write it all down. Get everything out your head down, and then get yourself a highlighter and go through that list again and really start to fine tune it, bringing it right the way down to, so there might be things that you put on your list when you get everything out of your head and you're thinking, yeah, okay, that's not going to happen in the next 12 months, but that can, highlight them. After you've highlighted everything, we've kind of narrowed it down a little bit then. But we need to build the basic structure of our board, and we need to make sure that we're working with both sides of our brain. The left side is for facts, logic, thinking and figures and words, and the right side of our brain is for our creativity, imagination and intuition and visualization. And they both don't work independently of each other. They do work together, which is good because that could get quite confusing. So yesterday I said about getting a sheet of A4 paper, and we're going to fold it. So in order to fold this, I'm going to bring the top down, take the bottom off, and then fold it in and fold. So the reason I'm saying to fold it like that is because we want 9 equal boxes. Or you can get yourself a ruler and a pen and just mark it out. So you've got 9 equal boxes on your A4 paper. This is going to help to plan the areas that we want to focus on. Each area corresponds with a different part in our brain, so it's really important that we include all these areas. You're going to write in these boxes these different things, okay? Now don't worry if you miss out on this, because I will take a photograph and I will pop it into the comments below. And each box you're going to write at the top each one of these. So we've got wealth or money, we've got reputation. So this one is reputation, so what other people think of us, but more importantly, what do we want to portray as being, what type of person do we want to be? Travel, where would we like to travel to? We've got our family and relationships on this side, and we've got love on this side, and in the middle is health. So I know these are very connected, but they are different, aren't they? So this could be your family, relationships with your spouse, your children, and this could be like love relations. Maybe it could be you'd like to meet somebody when you've got nobody special in your life at the moment. Maybe that's this. Spiritual, if you are the type of person that does go to church, then maybe this could be space for a prayer that you like, or a poem. Could go in here. Maybe you like to meditate. That could go in here. Even just a picture, something that's kind of peaceful. Then we've got hobbies or creativity. So if there's something that you like to do, something in your spare time, free time, something that you really like to do and you've never got around to doing it or never learned how to do it. And this one is our career or education. Where would we like our career to go? What education might we need in order to progress with our career? So they're the different 9 areas that are going to go onto those spaces. Okay, so now we've got a plan. We've wrote everything down on our list, we've highlighted, and what we're going to do is take everything from that list and fill in the boxes. Fill everything in so you've got something underneath each box. And then this can be transferred onto your cardboard. So if you've got your board onto the other side, you can actually start transferring onto the board. Don't worry if you wrote it all on your board, you've got this as well. But what you're actually doing is that when we start to stick the pictures on the board, you're actually embedding all of those goals into that board as well. So it really actually all comes to life. Again, you can't go wrong with this. Remember, this is your board. You can write down on there whatever you want. The next thing we're going to do is start getting some pictures. So now I said about out of like old magazines. So going through and getting the words and the pictures. And you can just take individual words and make up your own sentences. So for example, I've put down on mine that I want to lose a stone in weight. So I'm looking at some healthy food, and I found pictures like this. I said about going on holiday, and I found that in a brochure, Africa, Thailand, things like that. I just seen that little love heart. I think it was actually for an ad for a bingo in one of the magazines. And just keywords that I found that I thought, right, I'm going to take all these. So I just started to get some things cut out. I seen that picture and I thought that was really nice for the spiritual. I thought it was just a nice, really calm water. So pictures like that, I'm going to start cutting all of these pictures out. You need to have at least one picture and maybe some words for each of those 9 sections on your vision board. Keep them all together. Again, as I said, you can include family photos, just about anything that's going to inspire you. Remember, you can do this with the kids as well. You know, you can get kids magazines. They can start drawing pictures as well. Try and get, as I say, at least 1 or 2 pictures for each areas, and keep all your cutting out till tomorrow. So we need to do our list, highlight, quick recap. We've got our 9 areas on our piece of paper. Take from our list onto here, and then have fun with some magazines, cutting out some pictures and gathering some bits together, and tomorrow we'll show you how to start putting them together. So good evening and bye bye.